Barón, Don Omar, los bandoleros. Aunque digan que soy un bandolero donde voy, le doy gracias a Dios.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? This is your boy Enrique, aka Biggie's Comics, coming at you with another tag video. That's right, guys. On the tag video, I was tagged by Mercwith Amouth. You're getting 2 videos tonight from me, 2 for 2. I actually recorded, my whole video before this one, and I recorded this one right after. Now, when it's gonna post, I'm not 100% sure. It could post, Sunday night or Monday late night. We'll see. So I was tagged by Mercwith Amouth, aka Skylar, aka 4 Awesome Guys. That's right. If you guys have not checked Mercwith Amouth's channel, please do. There's gonna be a link in the description below. He's also, he does a show called 4 Awesome Guys on Wednesdays. I believe it's at 8 p.m. he starts it, and it's Undisputed Frost. Actually, Undisputed Frost now is actually doing it on his channel. So it's Undisputed Frost, Mercwith Amouth, Archangel, and Jean Paule's Peter, and they have a really it's an awesome show, man. And they've had some nice guests on their show. They had Tyler Boss, the artist for Kids Walk in a Bank from Boom Studios. They've had Jeremy Bastian, the writer and artist of Cursed Pirate Girl, and I think that's it so far. They had those 2 on there, which is pretty cool and awesome. So you guys check them out when you get a chance. I'm gonna have actually a link to Undisputed Frost channel also, in this description. You're gonna have both of them, Mercwith Amouth and Undisputed Frost on there. So give them a sub, check them out. Well, Mercwith Amouth tagged me for a video, which is probably, for me, it's one of my favorite tag videos. Is the top 5 books that you want slabbed, because I'm becoming like a slabbing whore. It's addicting. It's addicting, slabbing books. It's a shame what's been happening to CGC. That can bring a company down to, the whole thing with the Newton rings and the Mylars being crushed and all this crap going on with them. So hopefully things will settle down. So for now, I'm not sending anything to get slabbed. I'm just, waiting for anything. If I needed something slabbed like right away, I would use I can't even use PGX anymore because they're also out of supplies, because that's one of the, if you guys don't know, what I found out through my fellow YouTubers and friends on Comic Book Fanatics Facebook page is that the inner holdings that CGC used to have on their slab, that material, they don't make it anymore. And PGX used that same material also for their slab. That's why the CGC's older slab is very similar to PGX's slab. And I have a feeling that's the, this is just speculation. I'm not 100% sure. So like I tell everybody, always do your own research. This is what I found out, as that's why PGX is having a delay in their orders, because I know for you guys, their orders are being delayed now. So lucky for me, I got mine before they ran out. But so who knows? We may get a new design from PGX also. Let's see what happens. Only time will tell. So you know what? Let me stop talking, because this video is gonna end up being long because I'm talking too much shit. But yeah, 5 books, top 5 books that you want to get slabbed. But me, I can't show you 5 books because I don't have a top 5. I have like a top 20 or top 30 books that I want to get slabbed. So I had to actually control myself, because I started digging in my box and I'm like, wait a minute, I want to get this slab, I want to get that slab, I want to get that slab. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I got too many of them. So I just narrowed it down to, it's more than 5. But yeah, let me just show you. I divided them into 2 categories, in Marvel and DC. I did have some Image titles that I want to, but my Image books were put away. Yeah, so I have a lot of Walking Dead keys, like the first Abraham, first Negan, first Ezekiel. Those are books I would like to get slabbed. My wife would actually like to slab those. But that's for another day. Let me just show you what I got from Marvel and DC. All right, so we're gonna start off with Marvel, because I think the DC pile is a little bigger, to be honest. I would love to get my Wolverine first limited series slabbed. So that's issue number 4, issue number 3, and this cover, man, black. It's a black cover, but this I showed it when I first got it. Excellent condition, not one tick around that. So I'm very curious to see what that grades out to. Issue number 2, and issue number 1. So, you know, I would love to have the set slabbed. Real nice. You know, hopefully I get a nice grade out of it. The books are in really good grade. So, you know, I would love to see the, you know, 9.6s at least on these. So I would love to get that slabbed. Then I would love to get this one here. This one would need a pressing though. Miss Marvel #1. First appearance of Carol Danvers as Miss Marvel. Not Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel. So, nice book to have. It's a book that only can go up, you know, in price, and slabbing it and getting it at a nice decent grade. At least, you know, I would love to get at least a 7.5 on this for, you know, Bronze Age book. Would be great, a 7.5, you know. Next book that I would love to get slabbed is my king size. This one I got recently too. This is my king size special Fantastic Four from I believe it's 1969. This book #6. This is the first appearance of Annihilus. Is also the first appearance, or the birth. Yeah, first appearance, birth of Franklin Richards. So that'll be a nice key to get slabbed. I would love to slab this one right here, Fantastic Four #67. It's one of the first appearance of him. You know who him is. Him eventually becomes, you know, Adam Warlock. So, you know, it's a nice Fantastic Four key, nice Silver Age book, and I would be happy with a mid grade on this. You know, anything with a 4.5 or 5.5 would be great on that. This one also, would like to. This is actually my last Marvel book for now. I do have more Marvel books that I would slab, but for the sake of this video, this is what I picked up. You know, what I grabbed. You know, because, you know, my Thanos Quest would have been here, but I've showed those books so many times that I don't want to keep showing Thanos Quest. This is Marvel Feature Presents The Defenders #1. It's the first appearance of the Defenders, and just, well, what can I say? You know, the Defenders, man. The Defenders, you know already. Defenders is a classic team. It's one of those obscure teams that the roster kept changing and everything, but, you know, this is their first appearance. So I would love to get this one slabbed. Alright, so that's it for my Marvel. Now we're going to get into DC, you know. This book, I would love to get this slabbed, and this is, again, thanks to Eddie the Comic Guy. This is my DK3 The Master Race, Book 1, the blank variant. Eddie the Comic Guy did a beautiful, his version of Heath Ledger's Joker, which is awesome. And I found out today, Eddie, if you watch this video, I found out who we need to contact at CGC so that you can get your name in the Signature Series slab. So anything that you would do on this would get the yellow label. I found out who we speak to. All right, so I'm gonna hit you up with that information. TiVo, shout out to TiVo, Tim Lord is the Long Box. He gave me the info on that tonight on the Comic Books Fanatics show. So shout out to you also, brother. Thank you. And bro, we're gonna get you registered. All right. The next are all, like I said, all DC books. And in my last video, you just saw this one right here. Like I said, not a major key, but, you know, it's the first time I'm Joker's in his own series, you know, so that's the issue #1. And again, high grade book. Would love to get a slab. You know, I would get it pressed first, just, you know, for safety, and then slab it also. All right. This book here, also one of my favorite villains. This is DC Comics Presents Superman and the Manhunter from Mars, #27. This is the first appearance of Mongol. Would love to have that too. That's also a nice high grade book. This one here too, another DC Comics Presents #87, Superman Superboy. This is the first appearance of Superboy Prime. Another high grade book that I would love to get slammed. And nice. Those are, you know, this book and the one before are minor keys, but they're really underrated books, and you never know. It just takes one little thing to blow them up. But and nevertheless, they're keys that I like and characters that I grew up with and stuff. So I would love to get that slabbed. This one here, this one I got hooked up by my boy Jimmy C. This is All Star Comics Presents Super Squad #58. This is the first appearance of Power Girl. Again, you know, another key. You know, Power Girl is very popular in the community. I know a lot of you guys love Power Girl, especially my boy Ray Jr. He loves her Power Girl, especially the way Adam Hughes draws her. So that's a nice book to get slabbed. And I would love to get this one slabbed. This is another high grade book, Omega Man #3. This is the first appearance of the main man Lobo, you know. So, and also it's a bondage cover. Look, she's bondaged, Red Eagle. It's crazy, right? Let me stop, man. If any females that watch this video think I'm a scumbag. But yeah, I would love to slab that key, and it's also, you know, a minor, you know, underrated book. You know, it should be selling for a lot more than it is, but it's a key that I like, and I like Lobo, you know, especially back in the 90s. So I'll be happy with it. All right. Then the next book is this one right here. This is Batman number 234. This is the first Silver Age appearance of Two-Face, and this is also a mid-grade copy on this book. But this book, in all types of grades, it sells for all types of money, man. You could find it for $44, $60, $70. Yeah, I've seen even mid-grade copies sell for as much as $160, $170. You know, the prices are all over the place with this book, and it's hard to find one in high grade, man. I've never seen one in high grade. They've always been mid-grade. But just that being said, I was lucky enough to attain one this year, and it was one of my top books for the year. And I would love to slab it, just, you know, to keep it preserved and displayed on my wall, man. You know, that's what I would love to do with this book. All right, next book also is another key book that I was looking for a long time, you know, and I finally got one. This book, you know, I was outbid a million times, and I finally had got one. I made the video back then when it came out. You know, this is Superman's ex-pal, Jimmy Olsen, number 134. This is the first cameo appearance of Darkseid, you know. So again, mid-grade book. This one, especially because of the black cover, you can see ticks on the spine there, you know. But this book in any grade has value. So you know, I'll just hope for at least a 4.5 or, you know, or better on this after pressing. But definitely a book that I would slab, and because I'm not in the market of buying a higher book, this is the copy that I go for. This is the grade that I go for, and if I can slab it and preserve it and keep it, that's all good with me. And then the last book, because I didn't want to, you know, this video is already going over 11 minutes. I do have some more, but just for the sake of not doing too, you know, such a long video. I know it was only supposed to be 5, but the Forever People number 1. And this is the first full appearance of Darkseid, and this book now is starting to heat up. You know, it's always underrated. The cameo always went for more than this one, but I see the prices going up on this one, and lucky for me, I got it at a great price. I only paid $44.99 for that book, and it's a good condition book. It's a very clean looking book, and you could tell, you know, you could see it from the camera. This is a high def camera, and it looks awesome. You know what I mean? It's starting to have a little slight spiral, but it's not bad at all. You know, maybe, you know, you see that staple there, it's a little rusted a little bit there, but it's intact, it's strong. You know, I've opened this book up in the middle, the centerfold, and it's holding strong, but it does have ticks there along the spine. But you know, I'll be happy with a mid-grade book, you know, because to me, 15 centers, I still consider them Silver Age, because they're from 1975 or lower, 15 centers. So they don't really turn into Bronze Age to me until they hit the 20 cent mark, or after 1975, you know. So that's it. That's all I got for this tag video. And in tradition, I'm supposed to tag somebody. I don't know. He already tagged Manny and YC. He already tagged a few people. So you know what? You know who I'm gonna tag? I'm gonna tag I'm gonna tag 2 people. I'm gonna just tag 2 people. I'm gonna tag Batsman Fan. Batsman Fan, if you're watching, you have amazing books, bro, and love watching your videos. So I tag you. I know you got some nice books to show that you would love to get slabbed. You do buy a lot of slab books, but I know there's some raw ones that you would like to slab, you know. And the next person I'm gonna tag is a fellow NY warrior. I'm gonna tag ERA212. I know you tagged me on Instagram, so I'm gonna tag you now on YouTube or something. So top 5 slab books that you would like, top 5 books that you like to get slabbed. So that's it, YouTube. Until next video, peace.
Just carry on, don't rejoice every time you hear the sound of